Hi everyone and welcome to Few Incredible Facts channel KUTCH Part 3. Don't forget to check out Part 1 and Part 2, links in the description. And now let's begin. Mandvi Vijay Vilas Palace. The center of attractions at Mandvi is the Vijay Vilas Palace, a royal abode set in the middle of well-laid gardens with water channels and marble fountains. The architect and craftsman from Jaipur designed and constructed the palace in 1920 AD. This palace has all the elements of Rajput architecture and draws largely on the plan of palaces of Orcha and Datia. The central high dome on the pillars with the Bengal domes on the sides, the windows with colored glass, carved stone jalis, domed bastions at the corners, extended porch, and other exquisitely stone-carved elements make the place worth visiting. The Vijay Vilas Palace has its own private beach which offers air-conditioned tented accommodation. This palace has been used as the set in many Hindi films and has now become a tourist destination. Mandvi Port. Mandvi Port is a port where loading and unloading of ships takes place. A sleepy port known for its wide sandy beaches with wooden sailboats bobbing on the sea. It is idyllic. But it wasn't always like this. Once upon a time, in the late 18th and early 19th century CE, Mandvi was among the greatest and busiest ports in India. At the epicenter of sea and land trade which spread from Central Asia to the west coast of Africa and India, it was a key point in the triangular trade route between Oman, Mandvi and the hinterland of Punjab and Sindh. Traditional shipbuilding. Mandvi is also a 400-year-old shipbuilding center. The ships built here used to sail up to England. Even today, master carpenters build fishing boats by traditional techniques. The Wind Farms Beach. The windmills which line the horizon of Mandvi has views from the Mandvi Sea Beach. The windmills project running on this beach were Asia's first windmills projects in 1983. RUKMAVATI River. The river in Mandvi which flows between Mandvi city and Salaya. RUKMAVATI-BRIDGE. The bridge on the Rukmavati River was built in 1883. It is the longest existing structure of its kind in India today. This bridge was built by Vishram Karman Chawda of Chandia belonging to the Mistri community. Lighthouse. Newly constructed lighthouse for country craft sea transportation. This structure was constructed after the earthquake. Topansar Lake. Sitting in the heart of the city, this lake forms an important landmark. With visits of thousands of seagulls every winter, a great treat to watch for the bird enthusiasts and tourists. Public bath system. Kucth is located at Talav Gate, Mandvi. Bandhani Bazaar. Mandvi is known for the production of its bandhani, tie-dye and other country crafts. Shyamji Krishna Varma Smarak or Kranti Tirth. Shyamji Krishna Varma was born in Mandvi. The Smarak of Shyamji Krishna Varma was newly built just 3 km away from Mandvi on Mandvi-Dharbudi road. This is Gujarat's second Kranti Tirth. The Smarak or monument is located near Lohana Mahajanwadi. Shyamji Krishna Varma was a scholar and freedom fighter. He established India House in Britain to support Indian students going to the UK for studying. Eventually, India House became a foreign hub of nationalist activity for freedom of India. Kashi Vishwanath Beach, Salaya. This is another beach near Mandvi. It derives its name from a Shiv temple nearby. Rawalpir Temple and Beach. There is a temple sacred to Rawalpir rebuilt in 1819 by Seth Sundarji and Jetha Shivji. Rawal said to have been born in the 14th century from a blister in the palm of his mother's hand. He is said to have many devotees from invaders. There is a clean beach nearby too. This place is around 6 km from the city of Mandvi. Mundra. Mundra was founded by Bhojraj I of Kucth state in 1640. The town was an important commercial center and port throughout its history. The incredible fact is that Mundra port is the largest private port in India. After the independence of India in 1947, Kutch state acceded unto the dominion of India and was constituted as an independent commissioner, Kutch state. In 1956, Kutch state was merged with Bombay state, which in 1960 was divided into the new states of Gujarat and Maharashtra, with Kutch becoming part of Gujarat state. Mundra now falls under Kutch district of Gujarat. Mahadev Temple. This temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, has memorials to some sailors of the town, including some who advised the Sultan of Zanzibar and guided Vasco da Gama to India. Daryalal. Daryalal is the patron saint of Kutchi fisher people and has a dedicated temple. Fortification. The walls of the old city fortifications have a religious origin, as they were dragged from the ruins of the ancient city of Bhadravati. Swali Sheri. The family of Jairam Shivji came to be known as Swali due to their business in East Africa, where Swahili language is spoken. His family adopted the surname Swali, and the street near his house became known as Swali Sheri. A canopy or chhatra, an umbrella-like structure raised over the footprints or paduka of a Jain high priest of the Untitled Chapter, almost 13 feet inside, with a small spire over the marble slab on which the footprints are engraved. The inside of the dome is neatly carved with a row of standing musicians. The outside of the dome is modern, but the screen wall, pillars and interior are all old in 13th or 14th century style. As the inscription round the footprints is dated 1744, this shrine is probably the hall or mandap of an old temple. The front of the spire, shikha over the marble slab, bears the footprints of the Guru Harsha Ji, the disciple of Radha Ji, the disciple of the Guru Jiva Ji, who died in Margshir Vad, 10th of Samvat 1797, which is inscribed. Near this is a memorial stone, Palia, apparently from the figure of a ship carved on it, raised to some seafarer. The canopy was destroyed in 2001 earthquake. Shantinath Mahadev Temple. This temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is located near Shantivan Colony, a township for employees of Adani Port, near Nanakapaya village. The temple is surrounded by a garden. Jain temples. There are 4 Jain temples in town: Sheetalnath Temple of Anchal Gach, Parshvanath Temple of Tap Gach, Mahavira Temple of Kharatra Gach, and Amizara Parshvanath Temple of Gorji Trust. Neelkanth Mahadev. At Baroi, about a mile from Mundra, enclosed in a small court, is a temple of Neelkanth Mahadev, or the blue-necked Shiva, with at the right side of the shrine door an inscription dated 1667. The linga is overshadowed by a large 7-headed brass snake. It is said to have been brought from the Shiva temple of Duda at Bhadresar. As mentioned above, Mundra port is the largest private port with multi-product special economic zone owned and operated by Adani Ports and SEZ Limited. So these were a few incredible facts about Kutch Part 3. If you like this video, then hit the like button and share it. Also consider subscribing to my channel. Until the next time, take care and stay curious.